All right, mean streets of Chicago right now, headed to work. Figured I'd do this video also. Talking about President Trump defunding Planned Parenthood. Man, I tell you what, I'm not really with him on what's going on with the wall and everything, because I feel like, man, he got to go ahead and first of all, enforce the law. That's the first thing. Anyway, let me get away from that. I'm just going to talk about defunding Planned Parenthood. I completely agree with this. If you and like I said in previous videos, if you have to deny biology or I guess what I'm saying, if you have to rationalize something just to make your opinion okay, or just completely deny facts just to make your opinion, to make yourself okay with what you're doing. I said it in a previous video. If you're a guy that says, well, I'm not gay because I'm willing to sleep with guys, but they have to have fake breasts and dress up. So I'm not gay. If you have to say that, then just a roundabout way to try to make yourself okay with your lifestyle. There's nothing wrong with that lifestyle. Let me say that. There's nothing wrong with that lifestyle. But if you have to rationalize and do those mental gymnastics to make yourself okay with what you're doing, then something is wrong with your stance on that. So if you have to say, well, it's not a child until it takes its first breath, which they're going. That's subject for another video. If you have to say it's just a bundle of cells, it's not a child, it's nothing, nothing's living, it's nothing, it's just a parasite right now. If you have to say things like that to make yourself okay with what you're doing, there is something wrong with your stance on a certain issue. It's the same thing with people trying to say something as simple as white people or white people are the only people that can be racist. Black people can't be racist. If you have to say something and go against the actual meaning, the definition of a word, just to make yourself okay with your stance on certain things, you might want to visit your stance again. You might want to visit your stance again. If it has to go there for you to sit back and say that there is that you're okay with what you're doing, then something's wrong with your stance. So, Planned Parenthood, I'm going to say this. I'm actually a person that is for, I know nothing's free, but for free any kind of contraceptive possible. To try to make us not end up here in the first place. That's the liberal in me. To say I'm cool with birth control pills, IUD, anything to make these women not have children that they don't want, and get us in a situation where we have to sit back and start talking about and actually battle abortion. Any kind, pills, they should just be able to walk right in there, let a doctor or whoever say, hey, look, yeah, we're going to make sure that you don't get pregnant. I will gladly give my tax dollars for something like that. I'm fine with that. The same with if a child is given up for adoption, I am fine with my tax dollars going to help parents adopt, with not a huge cost or anything like that. And if the kids are not adopted, I want them taken care of the best they can possibly be taken care of. I am fine with that. They should never have one Christmas, birthday, or anything. I'm even okay with these kids being given quote unquote free college. They are an uphill battle. That is an uphill battle to fight your whole life when you've just been given to the system by a woman and a man that did not want to take care of their responsibility. That kid should be given quote unquote free college. I'm fine with my tax dollars going towards that to help this child become a good member of society. They should never be wanting for a goddamn thing. So, defunding Planned Parenthood, I'm all for that. Let's use Planned Parenthood for what it should be used for, which is not killing children, but making sure that there are no unwanted children. And that's a planned family to where the kid comes when you want it to. And it never was created. And it never was created if you didn't want it to be created. That's my thoughts on that. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. All right.